Hello everyone, this is the Leech bringing you a Terran vs Zerg today, a best of 5 series. Game 1 will be taking place on Terminus, and your Zerg player will be the blue Zerg on the right hand side of the map, Mardow, and your Terran will be the purple Terran on the left side of the map, Goody. Goody you probably know from the TSL, who has won his first round of 32, and he's playing in the round of 16 this next weekend against, I believe, Nanawa. And Mardow, I have seen some games from, but I have not seen him in any very large events. I've seen him play in some Go for SC2 Cups, and I believe he's won one of them. But he is sponsored by Team Alternate, so fairly decent player. Once again, I don't know too much about his style. I haven't seen too much from him. But anyways, we do have a best of 5 between these two players, and I am very excited to watch it. Goody is an extremely good Terran, and after beating Nesty in the TSL, it seems like he is quite a force to be reckoned with in TVZ. We'll see how he holds up today. On Terminus in this large map, he's going to decide to lay down his first barracks here and start creating this this wall at the choke of all 3 bases here. They all share this same choke here, so he is going to use this choke for that purpose. The Overlord here of Mardow is going to come in and scout the barracks. I don't believe that Goody saw that Overlord, so Mardow's at a slight advantage knowing where his opponent is already, and Goody's going to be throwing down a second barracks here at this location. Mardow just mining straight here, so there's a spawning pool, so he'll be going pool gas here into an expand a little bit later on. Goody's first barracks about to finish up, and the second one on the way there. I'm on my weekend now, so gonna be bringing a lot of casts here in the next probably 2 days. On Friday I have to go to some training for work, but other than that I'm probably gonna try and bring 5 or 6 casts tomorrow, so should be a very eventful day. Hopefully we get some good ones up tonight, and we'll see what happens. Orbital Command now coming down for Goody in his main. Second barracks about to finish up, and the spawning pool here of Mardow is also about to finish up. Mardow is not quite yet expanded, but it looks like he is going to do that now. Yes, he is. And there goes his expansion now, so he is going to be a bit ahead of Goody here. And Goody, I'm not sure if he's going to go 2 racks expand. As you notice, he hasn't gotten any gas yet, so he is planning a fast expand build, most likely. And we'll see what he decides to do here first. He does actually have an SCV here down by this natural expansion. Might be trying some sort of bunker rush play, but this Overlord is here watching every move, and Mardow already has a drone down here to attack these SCVs. So we'll see how this works out for him. Looks like he's still going to go for it anyways. A few Zerglings now popping out, but there is one Marine here, and the Zerglings I feel like should just go engage at. Nope. Goody decides that is not going to work right now, and he is just going to run home. But now deciding he might want to repush, grabs another SCV and brings him out here. So very interesting. I feel like he really wants to make this bunker rush work. Speed is coming down now for the Zerglings, about halfway done there. Still just sitting on the 2 barracks here, consistently pumping out Marines and sending them right up here to the front lines. And still 3 SCVs here, and no bunker being laid down just yet. But all these Zerglings are waiting for him to come back. The natural is about to finish up for Mardow right now. And that Marine rally point is a little bit farther up, I think, and so some of these Marines might be running up on accident, or this Marine's just going to go scope out and see what they have to deal with here. Really, they could just start throwing down bunkers right now, because there's enough Marines to occupy these Zerglings, probably, especially if there's some structures up that they would have to kite around. And here come the bunkers now, 2 at a time. And he actually brings 2 more SCVs, so 5 SCVs total here. And he is going to get these bunkers down no matter what. He has made a decision, and 3 bunkers going down right now. So Goody is actually able to make his opponent run through this narrow choke here. And as you see, these Marines are going to demolish these Marines with some stutter step micro. Speed is not quite done yet, so that really might have been the wrong time to engage there for Mardow. He might have want to waited until Speed was finished. Zergling's running back in again, but a lot of Marines left over. More Marines being streamed in right now, and these bunkers are just about to finish. They're going to be able to hop in there. There's a spine crawler coming down right here for Mardow. And Goody's still just sitting on these 2 barracks and nothing else, no gas or anything right now, just continuing to make some supply depots and pump out those Marines. Some Zerglings are going to be running past, and we'll see. Oh, nope, they're actually going to back up and start killing one Marine, probably start trying to take out some reinforcements, but these units are going to be able to take down this hatch. It's almost done already, and there's a few Zerglings here, but it looks like they're going to choose not to try and engage. And this hatchery is going to go down, so there you have it. The bunker rush is successful. We'll see how long he decides to sit in these bunkers, though. Some Zerglings did run into the main of Goody, and we'll see if they're able to do too much damage. There's only 4 left, 2 of them, like, just 1 hit from dead. And there is 2 Marines here coming to engage them. And 1 Zergling goes down, still 3 left, but still there's that one that is just about dead. Zerglings now coming out, and actually just going to run by again. Goody did throw down a 3rd barracks here and a supply depot to complete a wall off there. The Marines are still chasing around these Zerglings, trying to make them stop attacking, but they are relentless. One more goes down. There's one Zergling left running around in the base. Not sure what he wants to do there. These bunkers, one was salvaged, it looked like, but there is still two more up, and still no expansion down by Mardow, and this is really going to hurt the longer he takes to get down that expansion. I am sorry for my lack of English speaking today. You can see that Goody's actually ahead on the income right now with the mules kicking in, and he is laying down his expansion right now, so his expansion is actually going to be ahead of the Zergs. Lots of Zerglings here trying to poke in at the front and see what they can do, and still just sitting on Zergling tech right now from Mardow, so he really needs to, there's a Baneling nest coming down now, he needs to make a decision. He needs to try and do something to break this little contain that Goody has going. And as you can see, Goody is worried about a Baneling bust, as he knows there's no expansion down yet, starting to lay down bunkers here behind all the barracks just to make sure that he is not going to lose to some one base play of the Zerg Baneling busting and rushing and trying to kill him. Expansion is about to finish up here for Goody, and Goody's still sitting on these two bunkers here with one SCV-2 repair. There's a lot of Zerglings here. Probably not enough to kill those bunkers, but and these Zerglings are just continuing to poke in the front here, and it looks like they're actually going to head back home, and we'll see if they decide to try and take these bunkers down. Eventually, Mardow really needs to get that expansion down, so the Zerglings are moving down from the main, and these coming in from the side. Actually, here's some Banelings morphing in, so there's the Banelings now. We'll see how good he decides to react to this if he notices it. And he's actually starting to salvage right now, and I don't think he saw the Banelings coming in, but just deciding to salvage one bunker, so very good choice by him, whether it was on purpose or not. And here come the Banelings now to try and do damage. They are going to make it to that bunker, and all the Marines get out in time, though. But all the Marines will be cleaned up by those mass amount of Zerglings. Now there's 3 bunkers here at the main, or natural expansion even, of Goody, right behind those barracks that are filled up and ready to take out anything that tries to get through. 2 factories now coming down for Goody, and there's a tech lab coming down on one of them. I said 2, I'm sorry, 3 factories coming down. One is actually already finished, 2 more on the way, and a 4th factory coming down. So 4 factories are going to be up for Goody here, and I don't know what else he could do besides Hellion play. I mean, you're not going to be able to make 4 siege tanks at a time, but mass Hellions would be a very interesting play from him. And we'll see that Mardow's actually going to double expand here, trying to take this smaller expansion with less mineral patches and the rich Vespine geyser. We'll see if he's able to hold all that, and we'll see what Goody here decides to do with 4 factories at the same time. There is some Hellions starting to come out here, and Blue Flame has been, or starting to been researched. So this could be a very interesting play. As Mardow was stuck on that low tech for so long, he might not tech up to roaches for a little bit still, or anything that could destroy Hellions. So if Goody is able to get out and actually do some damage with these, he could do a lot of damage. And pumping out, looks like 2 Hellions at a time at least right now. I feel like Goody needs to get down a 3rd base maybe to support that many. But no, he actually has 4 Hellions coming right now, so he knows his timing's apparently a little bit better than I do. I know, huge surprise. So natural expansion finishes up for Mardow. This 3rd is about 80% of the way done. So he's continuing to just poke in here to take a look, and continuing to get shot away by those barracks. 4 Hellions are out right now. And looking at the supply, we can see that Goody's about 20 ahead, which is a lot when it's 73 to 56. That is a decent amount of units. 17 Marines, 6 Hellions on the map for Goody, compared to the 13 Zerglings and 2 Queens of Mardow. Mardow does have a higher drone count than SCVs, but he's just now starting to saturate, so his income is going to be higher right now, but just barely, really, just by 100, so that isn't too much when you're both at 1400. Layer tech coming down right now for Mardow. Still no other production facilities besides the, or not production, but other tech besides the Zerglings and the Banelings. And here come the Hellions now. And we'll see, yes, Blue Flame is finished. So large group of Hellions moving out here. Looks like 10 Hellions, and they're going to be able to do a lot of damage. Some evolution chambers coming down, trying to create a wall up here with these spine crawlers. But these guys are going to kill this queen and just run in. We'll see where they decide to go. He sees all these spine crawlers coming down, and he's starting to attack them some. I think he's just A-moving right now, but here he goes now up into the main where there's only 1 spine crawler versus 10 Hellions. Goody is going to be in pretty good condition. He's also getting an armory and starting to get siege tanks out right now. Here come all the Hellions. They're going to chase away all these drones, possibly kill all of them as the drones are attacking right now. So the Hellions are going to sit here and just kill this queen real quick. And the unfortunate thing is Hellions cannot kill buildings quickly at all. We do see that all the Hellions, though, are going to be attacking this layer and one of the gas. And no real counterattack right now coming in from Mardow, so we'll see what he decides to do here. He really can't engage this many Hellions with Zerglings, or even Banelings is going to be difficult because they are so fast and they do so much damage to Zerglings and Banelings. Mardow just seeming content to sit still right now, and it's actually 40 supply to 102 of Goody, so Mardow is very far behind and he really needs to do something to break out of this. But continuing to just sit here with his Zerglings, looks like he's just going to sacrifice his main here, but really needs to figure out what he wants to do after this. He is getting a Spire now, and more gas down at these other locations. Looks like just now getting that rich Vespene Geyser. This Spire is about a quarter of the way done. But these Hellions are going to kill this layer here, because there's nothing right now they can run in by Mardow to kill these guys. So Siege Mode is coming down now. More Hellions being pumped out right now for Goody, and there goes the layer going down. See the supply now, 114 of Goody to 43 of Mardow, and I don't see how Mardow can possibly come back from this, as a Zerg losing 2 bases that early on is just a huge deal, as your economy has to be ahead. Now Hellion's starting to go down here to these Spine Crawlers, but they are going to just kill these drones so quickly, and that hurts so much as a Zerg. And the Hellion just continuing to move in here, going to kill all the drones at the 3rd base even, and possibly going to kill this Queen as well, or the Queen might be able to clean all this up. If he was to target this low health one first, I think he'd have a better chance. The Queen, just 2 Hellions left to 1 Queen here, and the Queen is actually attacking the higher health Hellion. And the Hellions now, we'll see if they try to do any more damage. Yes, they'll take out that last drone there. Thor is now starting to come out for Mardow as he knows this Spire is down. And he's really at the point where he just needs to play safe enough to not die in the next few minutes, and he's going to win. It's 28 supply to 136. There's no way that Mardow's going to come back unless he was to rush in with a bunch of mutas. He's making 7 right now. But if he was to rush in with mutas, there's absolutely no anti-air. He might be able to win. But with these Thors out, I don't see how he's going to be able to come back from this here. Not to mention the bunker with a lot of Marines. All the Marines are going to be coming out and getting ready for any sort of harassment. 1 Thor popping out right now. Another is on the way, getting Terran vehicle weapons level 1. Here come the Mutalisks. We'll see how much damage they can actually do. The Marines are pretty much in position to attack them right now, so the Mutas are going to run away. There's a Thor walking down the ramp, though, and any shots that Thor gets off is going to hurt big time on all these bunched up Mutas. Only gets 1 shot off right now. Overlord's going to go down there, and here come the Mutas up to another location. 2 more factories coming down right now for Goody, and Goody's up to 33 supply, but it's against 150, or I'm sorry, Mardow's up to 30 supply, but it's against 150 of Goody, and Thor is just continuing to get shots off here. They are now running into the main, but another Thor pops out. Perfect timing on that Thor coming out, and he's just going to drop more of the Mutas. 5 Mutas left now, all of them at half or lower health, and a big pusher coming in with just mass Blue Flame Hellions on Mardow just to do the finishing blow here, really. There's no way Mardow's going to be able to hold this. He has no tech besides Aspire, Zerglings, and Banelings, and Mardow decides GG. So good game there from Goody. Very solid with those Blue Flame Hellion pushes, and I think it actually did more damage than he intended them to. They pretty much killed Mardow instantly, so very solid game by Goody. Felt like Mardow could have maybe got a few more Spine Crawlers up just to completely block off the ramp up to his main, but either way, Goody probably would have been able to finish off the army there. And we're going to move on to Game 2 now in this best of 5 between Mardow and Goody.